All I need is money, more fucking money. I don't care about anything else.
They say money can't buy happiness, but nobody ever tells you how brutally it can destroy it. Harold Bennett was a millionaire. Not comfortable, not doing okay. A full-blown multi-million-dollar American success story. $12 million in assets. Stocks, properties, businesses. On paper, Harold had everything. But in real life, he was the stingiest son of a bitch you'd ever meet. Same jacket for years, same beat-up sedan, same cheap groceries. He argued over change like it was gold. Harold didn't just hate spending money, he worshipped saving it. If it didn't increase his net worth, it wasn't worth a damn. His wife, Mary Ann, tried to make peace with it. She cooked simple meals, repaired old clothes, skipped vacations, smiled through disappointment. Their kids, Lucas and Emily, learned early not to ask for toys, not to ask for trips, not even to ask for ice cream, because Dad always said the same thing: we don't waste money. Even when they needed shoes, even when Lucas begged to join soccer, even when Emily cried because her friends went to birthday parties and she didn't. Harold would sigh, pull out his phone, and shake his head. Life's expensive. What he never said was that he cared more about his bank account than his family. He refused donations at church, refused helping his sister after she lost her job, refused school fundraisers, refused everything, and somehow convinced himself he was being responsible. Don't forget to like and subscribe to Tailbox for more interesting videos. Smart. Disciplined. But discipline without compassion? That's just cruelty wearing a suit. Then Emily started coughing. Soft at first, just a little wheeze at night. Mary Ann gave her tea, medicine. 2 days later, Lucas started coughing too. Mary Ann wanted urgent care. Harold waved it off. It's just flu. Hospitals overcharge for bullshit. By the third night, Emily had a burning fever. She couldn't keep food down. Lucas was pale and weak. Mary Ann stood in Harold's office doorway, voice shaking. "Harold, please, we need to go to the hospital." He didn't even look up. "Let's wait till morning." She raised her voice. "She's shaking." He sighed like she was interrupting a meeting. "Fine, but no unnecessary tests." At the ER, nurses rushed the kids back. Mary Ann held their hands. Harold sat scrolling stock prices. An hour later, a doctor approached. "Your children have a severe bacterial infection. It's spreading fast. Your wife also has internal complications." Mary Ann nearly collapsed. Harold blinked. "What's the cost?" The doctor hesitated. "There's an immediate processing fee. $500. Harold laughed. "500? For what?" "It's required before treatment." Mary Ann grabbed his arm. "Harold, please." He pulled away. "This is insurance covered. You people always try to squeeze money." He spent 20 minutes arguing with billing. 20 fucking minutes, while Emily drifted in and out of consciousness, while Lucas vomited into a plastic bag, while Mary Ann begged nurses through tears. Finally, the clerk returned. "I'm sorry, sir. Without payment, we can't proceed." Mary Ann fell to her knees. She broke. "Harold, I'm begging you." He crossed his arms. "They'll stabilize them. Hospitals exaggerate. But hospitals don't exaggerate death." By the time Harold finally agreed, Emily's heart stopped. Lucas followed minutes later. Mary Ann collapsed shortly after. 3 bodies, 1 hallway, $500. Harold stood frozen outside the room. No anger left, no arguments left, just silence. He drove home to an empty house. 3 toothbrushes in the bathroom, Lucas's sneakers by the door.
Emily's stuffed bear on the couch, Marianne's sweater on a chair. He sat at the kitchen table all night, opening his banking app again and again. $12 million, and he couldn't spend 500. The days blurred together. Funerals, condolence cards, neighbors bringing casseroles, people whispering. He stopped working, stopped answering calls. Every room screamed their absence. At night, he heard Marianne begging. He saw Emily's eyes. He replayed Lucas retching into that bag, over and over and over. He tried therapy, tried medication, tried drinking himself numb. Nothing touched the guilt. It lived in his chest, burned in his stomach, shook in his hands. So he started writing letters to his sister, to former employees, to charities he once ignored. Then one morning, Harold Bennett finalized his will. Every dollar, every property, every investment, children's hospitals, family shelters, emergency medical funds. His final note read, "Money only matters when it saves lives. I learned that too late." That night, Harold Bennett ended his life in the same house where his children once laughed. No drama, no headlines worthy of his wealth, just a broken man crushed under the weight of his choices. People called it tragic, neighbors said it was sad, but the truth is harder. Harold wasn't killed by illness, he wasn't destroyed by fate, he was murdered by greed. Because the most expensive mistake he ever made was refusing to pay $500 fucking dollars.